Good afternoon, family. This is your guy, brother Ardion Butler, checking in with you once again. Get excited. I'm so excited today, especially because I have my good thing right next to me, my beautiful wife, Juanita Butler. She's here with me. We've been together for going on, 12 years together and married.
10 years married.
Next month, 10 years. Yay. And I'm so glad that you guys have decided to check out this video. I know you've seen my business partner, JD August, in Times Square, just doing an awesome job interviewing people as we're promoting the book, The Heart of Sales, that's going to be available for pre-order. We're super excited to share that with you. And so I wanted just to talk to you all really quickly, just to kind of bring it all together so that you can understand exactly what it is that you are investing in. So The Heart of Sales is basically a book about relationships and understanding the impact that a relationship can have, whether that's in a business relationship or, again, a personal relationship. And so the benefits of being strong partners with someone is immense. What are some of the things that make our relationship as unique as it is?
I think we both support each other's dreams and goals, and hold each other accountable to try to reach those goals. We try to communicate and be open and honest with each other.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say communication is the key. That's not just a cliche. Again, thank you for watching. Enjoy the video and make sure you pre-order the book. And they want us to go ahead and kiss like the other couples. You want to go ahead and do that and show them how it's done?
I guess so.
Okay. All right, guys, go ahead and enjoy. Take care.
What's up, family? It's your man JD August, and we're here in Times Square for the highly anticipated release of the book Heart of Sales, which is sure to be on your New York bestsellers list. We're here with Garvin and Nicole, all the way from Trinidad, and they're going to take the Heart of Sales challenge. Now, Garvin and Nicole, you two are actually good friends, right?
From school, since school days.
Since school days, right? So we're talking about the Heart of Sales, how partnerships and friendships can help people in business.
Right.
Tell me, how do you feel that partnerships, people connecting together for one vision, can help people succeed in their business goals?
Well, one, I would say, ideas bouncing around together, you'll be able to compromise and come to one decision, which will allow for us to be you would both be empowering both each other in order to go forward.
Yeah.
So with two minds working together, you're gonna get a lot.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to do much more.
Absolutely. They always say two heads are better than one. And you said the
Exactly.
bouncing off of ideas always helps out.
Exactly.
Definitely. Garvin, let me ask you from your perspective, what's important for someone to help support your goals? So whether it be a friend or a lady friend, what is important? How can someone help support your goal?
Well, to support my goal, easy. Get our money.
Money.
And that is it. Once you're willing to finance your brother,
Yeah.
well, we could have a partnership with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I good with that.
Of
Money.
course,
That's true. That's true.
finances play a big role
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what?
into whatever you would want to get done.
Yeah, if you believe in something, you want to be able to invest into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have no money, we can be
It can
partners.
be that- yeah.
If you have no money, I mean, I'm out here to make money, so all these philosophical things and
Yeah.
all the nice things, bring your money and come.
Yeah.
And we gonna be good partners.
And we were great partners. You
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah.
So that means buy the book. You got to invest. You got to
Bring your
invest.
paper.
Bring the paper. Let me ask you, what does suitability, the word suitability, what does that mean to you when people are suitable for each other?
Well, suitability means like whatever you guys intend to do together, right? You must be able to work together. There must be synergy,
Yes.
I love that word.
compatibility.
Yes.
You understand? And both of them must have money.
And money. We bring the paper.
If you don't have money,
Yes.
then
Can't
we can't
work.
work together. We have no synergy.
Yes.
We have no suitability.
Yes.
We have no compatibility without paper.
Yes.
Sure.
Right?
Right.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to ask you a question for Gavin, and I'm going to ask you a question
Yeah.
for what qualities have you seen that has allowed him to be successful thus far as his friend?
Gavin is straightforward.
Yes.
He knows what he wants, and whatever the target is, he goes at it, and he gets it.
Very direct, straightforward.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And what would you say for Nicole?
Exactly the same, and plus she walks very fast. She's a fast walker,
Yes.
and that is one of the qualities. It keeps me fit.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
So very good. As you can see, we're on live with Gavin. He's on live with us. They took the Hardest Sales Challenge, their friends. Thank you so much.
All right, what's your name?
So
All right, JD August.
JD August.
Nice
Yes.
meeting
All
you.
right,
It's a
man.
pleasure
Pleasure
meeting
was
you.
all mine.
Thanks very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy your
All
time.
right,
It's been said that teamwork makes the dream work. Well, partnerships decrease the hardships in business. All right, what's up, family? We're here with Natish and Radhika, and we're asking them the Hardest Sales Challenge questions. First of all, how did you two meet?
We met on Orkut. I don't know if people even remember Orkut, but that used to be like the social networking platform before Facebook.
Oh, awesome.
So we were both in colleges, and
Yeah, like
We-
incidentally we were in colleges that were next to each other. So it's like,
but we never met on the road or anywhere. We met online.
And you met online, but
Yeah.
your colleges were right next to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. That's awesome. And so tell me, what does suitability mean to you?
Like between partners.
Yes.
I don't know if it's suitability. You know, it's we fell in love. So I wasn't exactly looking for like the suitable boy. I think love happened. So-
Love happens. Nice. Nice. What about you? What would you say?
Yeah, it's just like suitability for me means going home to a person who's waiting to see you, who's like happy to see you, and like makes you laugh, and we just can hang out comfortably, right? Like no
Nice.
pretense, nothing. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it flows. It's
Yeah,
very
of course.
natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, somebody with whom you can have like conversations lifelong.
Yes, lifelong.
Because
awesome.
everything dies off. The passion, everything dies off. But if you can have beautiful conversation with that person, you never get bored.
Yeah.
That's the best thing in life.
How important is it for you to support each other's goals and each other's visions?
I think that is the basis of our relationship. Trust, loyalty, it's all very important. And I think I support him 100% and he knows it. And I make sure that he knows it. And it's the same way.
Yeah, like she's like, okay, if you want to do this, what's your plan? Like so it's all.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
shoot like 100 questions.
Yeah,
I'm his
so-
biggest critic, so
Yeah.
So she makes you plan it out and think it out more than you normally
Sometimes
would.
it annoys him, but I think he sees it.
Yeah,
I
at the
have
end,
good
I mean,
intentions.
maybe like I'm more passionate about some stuff,
Yes.
right? Like so, she asked me like 20, 30 questions, and I'm like, you don't trust me, right? Like you don't believe in me, right? Like to think through all those questions, right? Like those are good questions to ask. Right?
Absolutely.
And at the heat of the moment, I wouldn't have thought of it, but
Yeah.
she would have, right? So that's how. It's both. It's not blind support. It's more realistic, bringing me
Yes.
to the ground, keeping me grounded.
I love that. So it's not blind support, it's realistic, and it helps the plan be more solid because
Yeah.
you're asking the right questions.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there's an example about like wolves.
Cool.
So in a pack of wolves, if a wolf comes from an opposite pack and he's trying to attack the male wolf, the alpha wolf of the opposite group, the female wolf, the she wolf, always goes down and like she goes under the male wolf's neck, and it would appear that she's timid. She's being afraid and she's trying to take shelter behind her man,
Yeah.
the male wolf, but actually she is like guarding his neck so that the opposite wolf can't pounce.
Wow.
So that's how women relationships are. Women always want to have their men's back and support them. So yeah, sometimes it does annoy, but we have good intentions at heart.
Very powerful, very powerful. Just one more question, and that question is, so what quality has attributed to his success thus far? Do you think?
He is the smartest guy I know. He's very intelligent and he knows what he wants. And Yeah, but he is lazy most of the time, but I've seen that, whenever he sets his heart for something, he does it. I mean, it's easy for him to do it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you ladies aren't with us and pushing us, we all
Yeah.
gotta get lazy.
Yeah,
That's what we
sure,
do.
sure.
That's awesome. So thank you so much for the interview. Can we get a kiss on camera? That's right. It's the Heart of Sales, y'all. Thank you so much. Remember, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing but expecting a different result. So do yourself a favor and get this book. Don't make the mistake of doing the same things over and over. Improve your partnerships, improve your business, improve your life, man. Here with
Your boy Reggie Mathis.
Reggie Mathis, man. We talking about the heart of sales, and we talking about partnerships, all different types of partnerships, whether it be with your spouse, whether it be with the business partners, the importance of having a foundation. And Reggie Mathis, you said something very interesting, that the partnership, what's most important to you is with who?
The Most High God.
The Most High God. Such an important partnership. So tell us, why is that an important foundation for you in building a vision, building something that you want to work on, whether it's a goal or a specific thing?
You know, man, two great minds is better than one. So anytime you may feel like you're lacking in one area, that's where the partner comes to fulfill that. And it's nothing more better than having something spiritually next to you who you align with, because a lot of times we focus on the things that are physical and we could be misled and distracted by that, But it's always the things spiritually that give us that sort of comfort and that sense of that's not the right path, or maybe that's the right direction. You should follow that. So I want to more so say, man, the Most High is what keeps me in line and keeps me focused and helps me focusing on my foundation, on what I want to build.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And you talked about direction. Now let's talk about on a more practical. Let's get it down here.
Okay.
In the sense of a young lady. So let's say you're looking for a young lady to build with. There's a word called suitability. What does the word suitability mean to you?
Suitability. It's like wherever I may not be completed at, that's what you fulfilled, And a lot of people would say, oh, it's got to be 50-50. A lot of times I may come with my 30, you know what I mean? So I need you to be able to, whenever I'm feeling low in that area, to fulfill that, And it works out vice versa. It always works out both ways, because it's all about, we all need someone to lean on.
Yeah.
We all need someone to lean on. And a lot of times when we think we can do it ourselves, we really can't. And the moment we start feeling like that, that's when we get prideful, And it's something in life that will spank us and humble us.
Yeah.
So we always want to be ahead of the game by already knowing these things so that we don't fall victim to that.
Awesome, awesome. One more question from a man here. And this question is going to be in reference to how can a partner, whether it be a business partner or a wife, a spouse, a girlfriend, how can they support their partner's dreams? What should they be doing to be able to support their partner's goals and dreams? What would you expect from someone who's going to be supporting your dreams and goals?
The last thing you want to do is leave a bad impression on someone when they first meet you. So you always, when you run into someone, you always want to have the right thing to say to them, the right energy, the positive mindset. So I would more so say, man, be an inspiration, you know what I mean? And a lot of times we would show love to strangers before we show love to our own family members, but if you want to be someone who inspires a stranger, be that same person who inspires your family members, just like you will inspire your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, be that inspiration for them, help them see something that maybe that would help benefit them. And it will help you in the long run too. It will give you a sense of peace and freedom of knowing, what it's like to be an inspiration for someone and to see how much you have put a smile on that person's face.
That's what's up. That's awesome, man. Man, we appreciate you, my man Reggie, out here, Times Square, man. Y'all check it out, Heart of Sales.
One quick shout out, man. It's
Do
your
your
boy
thing.
Rez, aka Money Stacking Benjamin, leader of the young generation, aka your favorite catracho, man. You
AKA
already
we
know.
out here.
We
All
out
right.
here, baby.
Yeah.
TSA, Times Square Lions, baby. Shout out. Yo, what's your name,
Appreciate
man?
you, man. JD August, brother.
Yo, cop the book, man.
Yeah,
Cop
Heart
the
of Sales,
book, because
baby.
this dude really had me thinking right now with these questions. Anybody that has me thinking that much in depth and precise, they book gotta be something meaningful,
Appreciate that, man.
So check that out, man. Holla at you.
See, it doesn't matter if you're single, married, or just dating. It's important to understand the principle of suitability so that you can understand how you will help support your partner's goal. What's up, fam?
What's up, fam?
Yeah. We gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah,
all right,
keep it
so
rolling.
what's up, family? It's your man JD August. I'm here with Logan
Logan
and
B.
B.
My man.
All right,
B.
so we're gonna talk to Logan real quickly. Logan, tell me what is the importance of partnerships in business to you?
The importance of partnerships is something that you and somebody else will both benefit from to get to a common goal. I would like to quote Jay-Z in American Dreamin'. After a couple trips, he's gonna give you consignment. Now you're in the game, only time can tell. Survive the droughts, I wish you well. So with that saying, you having a couple interactions with people, then you build trust. They give you something, you give them something, until you climb up the stairs and you get where you gotta go. That's what I like to think of that.
Powerful.
What do you think, B?
City of brotherly love.
Yes.
It ain't about the dollars.
Yes.
It's about the bonds.
Yes, it is.
About the
I agree.
bonds. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? Dropping jewels. Dropping jewels.
bonds.
The bonds. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Later, stock brother.
All right, all right. All right. And Logan, tell me, what does suitability mean to you?
Almost what I said before. You want something to. It's not selfishness. It's almost selfishness and selflessness at the same time. At the same time.
That's deep, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
deep.
want to be selfish and know what you want, but you also want to be selfless and know what your partner wants. So you want you two to have that common goal I was speaking of, and it to suit both of you.
Yeah.
If not, then there's no reason for a partnership, and you both should part ways. So.
Yeah, either be suitable or part ways. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Being selfish and selfless at the same time. Logan, really appreciate you, man. The Heart of Sales goes on. Logan took the Heart of Sales challenge questions. We out. Right here in the heart of the city, people from all over the world convene to behold the beauty of what happens when visionaries pursue the heart's desire and to literally walk in the spirit of success that hovers over this place. Damien,
Helen.
and Helen. Awesome. From Australia, correct?
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. All right. Melbourne, Australia. Okay, so we're gonna ask them about some relationship stuff, right? So how did you two meet? Let's start there.
We met in Bali. Bali's an island in Indonesia. And
Through mutual friends.
yeah, they put
Got
us
us
together.
together.
So
Nice.
they're to blame.
So yes, so you see, when you hook friends up, it actually works out sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
beautiful. In Indonesia.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So let me ask you a question. What does suitability mean to you?
It means she does everything I ask her to do.
Right?
Suits
No.
you.
Suitability, I mean, it means you've got to have common interests and, you know, you share ideas and have things you want to do and you say, hey, let's do this.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Common interests, and you share ideas.
Yeah, and we like sport, so yeah, that's probably a good start, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let me ask you a question. Helen, how do you support your partner's goals? So when he has a vision or a goal, he wants to do something, how do you show support?
She laughs.
Yeah. No, what I try and do is I try and make it as easy and as smooth for him to be able to achieve those goals. So if that means me being at home and ensuring that the house and our child and children are all taken care of, so that he can concentrate and focus on the goal at hand.
Wow.
So that's how I think I help out.
That's awesome. Making it as smooth and easy as possible for him to be successful.
Yeah.
And would you say, one last question, what would you say has been the quality that's allowed him to be successful thus far?
His quality is his sense of humour
Mm.
and how he connects with people. He's a very good networker, so he does get to meet lots of different people, and he loves meeting people, communicating, and getting to know people. So
Awesome. So beautiful. So thank you so much. Can we get a kiss on camera?
Sure.
Yeah. you see the personality there. Awesome. Beautiful. The Heart of Sales, this is what it's about, building relationships and being able to travel the world together. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's your name?
JD August.
JD.
JD August. The book is called The Heart of Sales. Yes, The Heart
where
of
will we
Sales.
get a copy?
Yes, you can.
Only if you have our quote in it. Otherwise we won't buy it. So.
No, I'm sure you could. You'll be able. See, there isn't a business in this world that makes any money without transactions. And that point of transaction, where a customer transfers their money for a service, is called a sale. And that's a lot more than just ringing a cash register. How did you bring those customers in? How do you treat them? All right, family, we're here with Paul, actor extraordinaire, and we're gonna ask him the Heart of Sales Challenge questions. First of all, Paul, tell us, what does suitability mean to you?
Suitability to me, I would say, means that someone who knows what they want in life, has a good head on their shoulders, understands time, understands communication, which is really important, and is very balanced with their finances and their money, and doesn't just spend crazy, but plans forward for plans going.
Okay, and so you're dating, so that when you were thinking about dating and choosing that partner, that's kind of what you had in mind, was those qualities that you just talked about.
Yeah, someone who understands my career. I obviously have to understand her career as well, and understands the challenges and the circumstances that come. Like I myself am an actor, and so that has a lot of demands on it. So somebody who understands my time constraints, my travel constraints, and is very patient and understands what I'm doing, can help as long as we both know like we're going forward and moving in a specific direction.
Absolutely. See, and that's interesting. So also understanding the path that you're taking, the career that you're taking, and then having the qualities to be able to support that. You talked about patience because of your travel.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how does your partner currently, and when you're looking for a partner, how does your partner support your goal, your vision?
Planning. Like if I set a goal for myself, it's like, okay, let's get together. What are we gonna do to make sure we get to that checkpoint? Accountability, basically. Like if I say I'm gonna do something, it's like, hey, how are you doing with that goal? What do you got coming up next? Like, what can you be doing better? What can you be doing tomorrow? It's like, so it's a lot of like motions and planning, and just support. You know, if I need to do something, it's being there, and like I said, patience is a real help with that as well. So,
Yeah, definitely. You gotta have patience for us, man. You know,
yes.
we can act up sometimes.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. So thank you, Paul. We appreciate you, man.
my
That's
pleasure.
it. The Heart of Sales. Y'all make sure y'all go and get it. Sales and customer service is the heartbeat to every successful business. And anyone who doesn't understand sales or customer service is doomed to fail. So take a selfie of your business. What does it look like? How can you improve it? All right, so we're here in Times Square with Jennifer and Chagua from Brazil, and we're gonna ask them some of the Heart of Sales Challenge questions. First of all, how did you two meet?
I went to her church and I seated right next to her, and then I got her Skype address, so I started talking through the internet after that.
Nice.
After the service.
Not after the service. I was gonna ask you, did you do it during the service?
No, just after it.
Awesome. So Chagua, tell us, what does suitability mean to you?
That's a good question. I think it's a person that makes you a better person. So a person that suits you is someone that makes you better, like makes you a better person.
Awesome. And can I ask you, how does she make you better?
She makes me work harder. She makes me dream more. She supports me in a lot of ways.
Beautiful. So Jennifer, how do you support Chagua's goals?
Tell him good words.
She uses words to assure me.
Awesome. So you tell him how good he works,
yes.
And that assurance gives him more confidence. Beautiful. And I think the last question would be, what quality would you say has helped him to be successful? What are you trying to say?
Qual qualidade que tem que me faz ser uma pessoa de sucesso? Honesty.
It's honesty. Beautiful. Can we get a kiss on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer and Chagua from Brazil. The Heart of Sales, y'all. Y'all go ahead and get it. All right, family. We're here with Eric and Sean, and they're gonna take the Heart of Sales Challenge questions. So first of all, tell us, how did you two meet?
We met each other in Abu Dhabi. I was in my friend's birthday party, and then he was on his friend's farewell party.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we met each other.
Same party?
Yeah,
I was working there.
Oh, okay. Was he the life of the party?
No.
That's awesome. So let me ask you, what does suitability mean to you?
Well, as a couple, I think each other should have some sort of compatibility. I mean, if there's nothing alike for each other, then it could be difficult for each other's life to get along together.
Yeah, if there's nothing alike, I can agree with that.
Because during the lifetime of marriage or being a couple, you have up and downs, right?
Yeah.
And having that kind of compatibility or suitability would definitely support your ways.
Awesome. Yeah. Very good, very good. And Sean, let me ask you, how do you support Eric's goals when he has a dream or a vision? How do you help to support that?
I listen to him, and whatever he needs, we talk together. And then, yeah, first of all, listen, and then we do everything together. And then we discuss, yeah.
Nice, so doing it together. And how do you support her goals when she has a dream or a vision?
Well, I just help her with everything she needs.
Awesome, yeah. Awesome. And then last question for you: what qualities have allowed Eric to be successful thus far in his life? What quality do you see in him that has helped him thus far?
He's very hardworking. Yeah. So that is the only thing. I mean, it's the first thing I saw in him at the beginning. Yeah. He's doing everything as he could. Like he's doing it every day.
Yeah.
Never stop trying.
So he's consistent.
Yeah, consistent.
And the work ethic, you saw that very early on. Very good. Awesome. So thank you so much. Could we get a kiss on camera?
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Eric and Sean. The Heart of Sales Challenge goes on. Thank you. See, I believe that right here in the heart of the city, you can see the inspiration behind the Heart of Sales and understand the need and the purpose for it. See, two things that you know that stands true. Every business and every person that you see here is, number one, none of these businesses got here by themselves. There were partnerships, there were people that connected to a vision and built together to see that. And secondly, there's no one that got to where they got to without understanding their market, without understanding how to reach their market and what was the specific things they needed to know. That's sales, folks, and that's what we talk about in the Heart of Sales.
The way JD August and I communicate is imperative that we are constant communication with one another, and that's what's going to make the union, the bond, lucrative. It's going to make it successful. Is the strong communication. I mean,
yo, cop the book, man.
Yeah,
cop
Heart of
the
Sales,
book.
man. All right, cut. All right, somebody give me some cappuccino and some chapstick. My lips feel like they're gonna crack and bleed. I can't feel my toes either. I need like some food. Imagine that. All right. Always strong.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be if you could be mine, we both shine?
If I